Welcome to Community Updates. I'm Victoria Straight.
And I'm Emmanuel Ortiz. And we wanted to thank you all for your recent likes on our Facebook page and videos. If you haven't yet, head over to LCCT's page and give us a like. So in case you happen to miss the airing of Community Updates on Channel 8, you can still catch up.
Hoping to get to 1,000. That's the goal. So archery season started on October 5th or the 19th, depending on the hunting zone that you're in, and runs through November 28th. Information about dates can be found on the mass.gov website. Make sure that you're staying on marked trails when hiking or walking, especially in hunting areas, and don't forget to wear that gaudy blaze orange. And as always, if you think someone is in violation, please contact the Massachusetts Environmental Police at 800-632-8075.
Have you ever seen the free little pantry box located on the Lancaster Town Green? It's a little cabinet with food and toiletry items for people who need them. The model behind the free little pantries is take what you need, leave what you can. And Lancaster is in need of some more people to donate. Can you spare a non-perishable item or some toiletries? Your community could use your help. You can shop or donate at any time. TAG, the Team Advisory Group at Thayer Memorial Library, is a group of teens ages 13 to 18 who meet monthly via Zoom to influence decisions that make the teen and young adult section of the library a space that works for teens and their peers. Registration is required and may even be able to receive volunteer credit. Their next meeting is on Wednesday, November 25th at 6 p.m. For more information, please contact Marin Caulfield at 978-368-8928. Fitness Mondays are moving inside. The Tai Chi and yoga classes that have been held outside are moving inside to the community gym. Reservations are required for in-person attendance. To reserve your spot, please call 978-733-4076.
The Wachusett Food Pantry announced their November distribution dates. For seniors 65 and older, distribution is going to be on November 20th from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. The general distribution is going to be on November 21st, also from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. If you need more information, you can visit their website at wachusettfoodpantry.org. The Conant Public Library is going to be holding a Team Jeopardy event for children pre-K through 4th grade and their caregivers via Zoom on November 18th at 3 p.m. Participants are encouraged to sign up as a team, but single players are allowed. Registration is required, and you can register by calling the Conant Public Library at 978-422-6409. The Sterling Senior Center is providing free bread on Tuesdays from 8 a.m. to noon while supplies last. There's a 2-loaf limit and all ages are welcome. There will be arrows in the Senior Center parking lot for their drive-through pickup. And unfortunately, our favorite correspondent, Lex Thomas, has been under the weather, so we don't have a segment from her this episode, but we do wish her a speedy recovery and can't wait to see what she has for our Thanksgiving episode. So let's hear what's on your bookshelves this week, Emmanuel.
Today, on my bookshelf is probably the most serious book we are presenting. But it's also a book that has changed my life and my perspective when it comes to abuse in all forms and how it affects you, your family, how you treat one another, and how ignoring abuse and its effects can have harmful consequences to you and your loved ones. Trauma and Recovery, The Aftermath of Violence from Domestic Abuse to Political Terror by Judith Herman, since its release in 1992, has changed the way we think about and treat traumatic events and trauma victims. Herman draws on her own cutting-edge research in domestic violence, as well as on the vast literature of combat veterans and victims of political terror, to show the parallels between private terrorists such as sexual abuse and public traumas such as terrorism. If you or someone you care for are concerned that the abuse that you suffered could be affecting you in ways you don't understand, or maybe you are looking for a book that talks about trauma, PTSD, and recovery in ways that is easily understood, Judith Herman's book will enlighten you and give you the tools to understand these issues.
And with that, we do want to share the National Domestic Abuse Hotline with you guys. If you or someone you know is in an abusive relationship and needs help, you can call them at 1-800-799-7233. And this week we have some good news and bad news for you guys. We don't have any adoptable animals to showcase, which is very sad. But it's good that there's so many people out there adopting all the cute baby buds before the holidays. So in place of the segment, we created a short video of all the fall foliage pictures that you guys sent us the past few weeks. So enjoy! Thanks so much for sharing all those beautiful images with us. If you take any great pictures of Sterling or Lancaster, feel free to share them with us at slctnews@gmail.com, and we might showcase them in an upcoming episode.
And finally, in today's Town Tidbits, we're going to be talking about where the name of Sterling received their town name from. Did you know that Sterling was named after William Alexander, also known as Lord Sterling, a soldier who fought in the American Revolutionary War? When European settlers were buying land from the Native Americans that lived in this area for thousands of years, it was called Choxet, which means land of the foxes. In 1781, Choxet separated from Lancaster and was incorporated as Sterling in honor of Lord Sterling, a Scottish lord who helped the colonists during the Revolutionary War. Lord Sterling commanded the 1st Maryland Regiment that fought at the Battle of Long Island. He lost the battle and was captured, but his actions allowed General George Washington's troops to escape. Sterling was returned by prisoner exchange, promoted for his actions, and served with distinction throughout the war. He died in Albany on the 15th of January in 1783. His death, just months before the official end of the American War of Independence with the signing of the Treaty of Paris of 1783, is probably why he is not as well known today as many of the other Revolutionary War generals. Still, his significant contributions made him one of the most important figures of the American Revolution.
Wow. What an interesting bit of history about Sterling. That's all we have time for this episode, though, of Community Updates.
See you next time. Take care.